I'm sitting out here communing with nature, being grateful for the trees and the squirrels and the birds and so forth. The day before the August 2017 eclipse, and also it's the new moon tomorrow as well, people. So that is great. Woo! I just wanted to share. First of all, I'm sitting here with my Lemurian quartz there. That's what you see standing there in a pyramid type of shape. Yes, indeed. Robert, you know what it does and what it do, as they say. So I am thankful to have it because it empowers me, among other things that it does. So anyone that is inclined to look it up, check out the Lemurian quartz and the story that's attached to it, people, and the region where it comes from for the most part overall. I wanted to share today, as a reminder to us all, resist feeding the beast of fear. Fear is not our friend, and it's not our family. So, yes, indeed, challenges will confront us, but we can use those as mechanisms to help our maturity, development, and growth going forward in our evolutionary journeys, people. Yes, indeed. It's a great thing to know freedom. I watch the birds when they fly. They are free. I don't give a damn what's going on. Those birds are flying. The noise happens. The trash is strewn on the ground sometimes, and the sirens are blasting through the neighborhoods. But guess what? I look up in the sky and the birds are still damn flying. Handling their business anyhow. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how we need to be free despite whatever the fuck is going to arise. And we know that the sun is going to still rise and set, and the thunder is still going to clap, and the lightning is still going to strike, and the rain is still going to fall. Yes, indeed. And the beat goes on, people. Indeed so. So, yes, don't feed the beast of fear. And also, yesterday, I noticed that there was something that I could not find. And I looked for it for some minutes. And then I was reading something, and it was letting me know that I don't need it at all. So, everything that's, gone is meant to be gone. It's a reason for everything, people. And I heard Ashira Star Goddess, she shared a story that something so-called bad happened to her, but she uses mentalism, and it's about perspective. She said when that happened to her, she said something good must be on the way. She didn't say those exact words, but in essence, she said something good must be on the way because this happened. And sure enough, something good did subsequently occur. So, that's what we can do. Yesterday, when I couldn't find that item, I said, something good must be on its way to me. I said that several times. So, again, it's about perspective, people. And bad news, we don't consider things bad or good. They're just how the universal rhythm manifests and appears for reasons oftentimes that we have no clue about. But I have learned by meditating that we are, if we want to be earnest in our flow, as far as the metaphysics, we need to come to the conclusion that we can absolutely trust the universal rhythm, despite the fact that we don't always comprehend what's going on behind the scenes and so forth and so on. We don't know the past, the present, and the future in full. But guess what? The Most High does. And I'm not going to get into debates with folks about who the Most High is or what the Most High is. I am not about the God of the Bible anymore because that limits God or the Most High to a gender of a he. And that's man-made, and I am not going to attach myself to man-made limitations, traditions, doctrines, and quote-unquote commandments. I do know this, that there is a Most High. Who, what, and etc. I don't need to know. I know that the Most High exists because there's no way that all this beauty could surround us. All these things could manifest. All these things could unfold if there wasn't a Most High that was orchestrating what's going on this earthly plane and way, way, way beyond. So, that being said, learn how to embrace the joy, latch on to the pleasures and the beauty that surrounds us regardless, because again, the sun is going to rise and set anyhow. Yes, indeed, the birds are going to fly anyhow, and the trees are going to do their transition when the seasons change anyhow, standing strong and majestic and lovely and glorious. Yes, indeed, and the rain is going to fall and replenish the earth for us. Indeed, it shall. No matter what the fuck is going on, I don't give a damn. Y'all just have to recognize, those who don't already know so, that the universe is going to have us in places of splendor and freedom and liberation if we choose to align with its movements consistently. And yes, we'll make mistakes because that's part of life. That's how we learn lessons and so forth and so on. And we have to be centered and balanced, and that's why certain things confront us and arrows are aimed at us. And we learn from those exercises how to build our spiritual muscles and how to do resistance exercises. And so it's in our best interest to cooperate with the alignment of the universe to help ourselves to benefit from all that we're blessed with and be grateful and thankful whatever the circumstances may be that present themselves, because everything happens for a reason and nothing is wasted if we understand how to be in tune. And when we don't understand or comprehend, just know that we can absolutely trust the universe, because I was told that in meditation and I truly do believe it. Yes, indeed. So don't be afraid. Again, don't feed the beast of fear. Fear is not our friend or our family member. We just have to understand that love transcends, love surpasses, but love ain't no punk and love ain't no wimp. So we need to know when to pull out our warrior formations, and then when to pull out our gentle, compassionate natures. There's a time and a season for everything. We just have to understand and discern when, what, who, how, and where. And sometimes we have to close some chapters to some books, and sometimes the whole damn book needs to be slammed shut and moved the fuck on from toxic people and people who have purpose that they are not interested in evolving forward in ways that benefit the planetary movement. So also, those who don't have John the Conqueror root, I would highly suggest that you get it. If you don't know what it is, please look it up, because it is known to endow us with courage, among other things that are of a positive nature. And sitting there on the table, you see my Lemurian quartz. If you don't know anything about that, you may be inclined to look it up. Robert, shout out to you. You know about the Lemurian. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Woo, woo. So, y'all, thank you for listening. And, again, don't feed anything that is contrary to helping you to be stronger and more instrumental in helping others to understand their plans and journeys. But, of course, nothing and no one can suitably substitute for us learning our own personal routes and lanes and so forth. So it's good to get guidance from others, as I often say. But please don't latch on and embrace anyone above your own intuition, because you can trust that, and that transcends whatever else you get from other resources. Your intuition doesn't fail you if you tune in and understand that the issues that you deal with and the tools that you use in metaphysics, crystals and athames and incense and candles and whatever else you use, even your spirit guides and the angels that you may commune with and so forth. Remember that that it's wise, if you want to get full benefits from the metaphysical world, you need to show appreciation and honor and love to those things that are used to aid you. So I have like a once-a-week date situation that I have with my tools, where I just don't ask them for anything. I want nothing from them during that time other than to allow them to know, to have them to be assured that I love them, I appreciate them, I honor them, and that I am extending offerings to them. I give coins, I give candy, I give them smoke baths through incense and so forth and so on. I give them also tea, I ring bells, I also shake a rattle and like give them some vibrations and frequencies. They like vibrations. Yes, and I have candles lit for them. I use glitter. So all kinds of ways. I use acorns and things from outside that I get, tree pieces that fall from the trees on the ground. I collect them. Last night I took a bath with some stones that I found in the neighborhood, and me and the stones were in the tub eating some Raisin Bran cereal. Yes, indeed. We were on and popping, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Bye now.